Welcome to another edition of the Suburban Homestead blog. We are here on the 30th of March 2010 and we're going to be planting, yes I know it's late, but we're going to be planting some cabbages and some Brussels sprouts and other cabbage family plants. So I've already popped two in the ground, and there's a certain way to do this. Most folks, just plant them into the soil, but I like to let them soak in some water from our rainwater collection bin over there, but in the water I've put about half a cup, well there's about probably a gallon or two of water, and I've put about half a cup of dried molasses, half a cup of alfalfa, and half a cup of powdered kelp. So that's kind of a pre-fertilizer, which is all organic, and that hopefully, we'll see, it will hopefully make these produce a lot better than they did last year, if we can keep the cabbage moths away from them. We'll see. Alright, so from here we go to dig our hole. Alright, so I had planted, again late, some amaranth here, and it didn't come up, so I'm just going to pop a couple of cabbage plants in here. Probably just one, because by the time it spreads out it'll be, probably 2 feet by 2 feet with all the leaves spread out. So we'll just kind of loosen the soil up a bit. And I like to put some leaf mold or partially composted material in there, whereas this other stuff is almost completely composted. Put some partially composted material down in there, kind of as an establishment soil. And let's see what we have here. I think we'll put some cabbage in here. You're supposed to loosen the root ball up a little bit before you pull it out of the container, and you want to carefully pull it out so you don't pull the root or the plant out of the root ball. Now, as you can see here, this is very root bound, due to, for one thing, being planted late, so the roots are kind of all balled up. So it is recommended that you loosen these up real well. Now, you don't want to rip them off the plant, but you do want to loosen it up where the roots will spread out into the surrounding soil. Now, you want the top of the root ball to be about the level of the surrounding soil, but you do want it to be just a little bit below it. And I like to put a little mound of dirt around it, a good earthworm, to kind of help the water to stay near the plant when you water it, kind of as a trench. Alright, that would be that cabbage. Alright, we had some crepe myrtle trees growing here at this Suburban Homestead. We wanted to take out non-productive plants, as much as Neil Sperry hates us for that, and put something we can actually eat there. So, since this is kind of a cool spot in the yard, and since Brussels sprouts love cool weather, we'll put them here. Brussels sprouts can get to be pretty big, so I'm going to put them pretty far apart from each other. And get any garbage out there. Alright. put them towards the front of the box because they do need sun, but not too much. All right. Again, we have root bound, roots there, so you got to loosen them up real nicely, and that way it'll grow a lot better. And notice I didn't put any of our extra composted material in here because this is already a good soil, whereas in that last plot it had a lot of clay gumbo in it, but this is a really good soil here. So alright, well, I'm going to be planting some other ones later on, but appreciate you joining us today on this Suburban Homestead blog, and we hope that you'll come back and watch some more of our videos.